Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to City Week. I'm your host, Alton West. Today I'll have guests on for Bark for Life and also a guest from the Troup County School System. So you want to make sure you stay tuned for those interviews in just a moment. Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have on two ladies that will be here to talk with us about American Cancer Society Bark for Life. I have on from Grace Baptist Church, Deborah Driver, and also Sheila Hornsby. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, and I don't want to leave anyone out. I noticed that you're holding a beautiful little animal here, dog, and her name is?
Squirrely.
Squirrely, okay. Let's talk a little bit about, first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about the American Cancer Society and maybe how it has impacted lives of people's or family members in your family. Barbara, if you don't mind.
Now, I've had 4 brother-in-laws to pass away with cancer, a father-in-law. I've had my mother. I've got a daughter that's a survivor. It's just really just been a passion of mine to work with the Cancer Society to help us to have, or my children and grandchildren, to have a life without cancer.
Absolutely. You know, I have had on the show a couple of times before, and I'm sure you're familiar with Wanda Lowe, cancer navigator out at West Georgia Health, that has also is a
Precious
survivor,
lady.
as she is, absolutely
Yes.
Precious lady. Now, Sheila, I don't know, have you had someone in your family? Or?
I am a uterine cancer survivor.
Okay.
I was diagnosed in '09. So I'm through with treatments and so forth. I just go for testings occasionally.
Okay.
But I am a cancer survivor.
Very good. And you know, when we talk about cancer, I know that this has been in our society for many years, but the Bark for Life and the American Cancer Society, Relay for Life, in conjunction with one another, are agencies or organizations that raise funding to help further the research of cancer. Let's talk a little bit about Bark for Life, Sheila, if you don't mind, for us.
Well, this again is Squirrely. And she is actually the reason Bark for Life this year was instigated, or excuse me, last year. I had her at Paint the Town Pink, and I had her at a relay meeting. And Raquel Neal, our chairman for relay, she asked me would I be interested in doing Bark for Life. So that's where it started, and we put it together in 3 months last year.
Okay.
And Miss Squirrely here, she won Cutest Doggy Contest that Grace Baptist Church supported.
Okay.
And so she was the mascot. Being the mascot, our calendars, she is Miss March.
Oh.
Our calendars are available. They were $10, but they're now $8 donations. And again, all the Dog Bark for Life money goes for the relay event.
Okay.
So Squirrely is Miss March, and she won Cutest Doggy Contest.
Cutest doggy, and she's a pretty one. She's so, I guess, calm now. When I first came in, she was a little excited.
When she first gets to meet everybody, she's a meter and a greeter. And that being said, she's hosting a kissing booth.
Uh-oh.
So for a donation, she'll give you lots of kisses.
Okay, and that's going to be held, the Bark for Life will be held when, Sheila?
March 31st from 9 to noon. I'm sorry, from noon in the morning till
9 in the morning.
9 in the morning till noon.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
that's okay. Very good. That's all right. So again, that's on March the 31st.
31st.
Down on the square, I believe. Down at, okay.
Right, and the whole square is going to be purple.
Oh man, okay. And we've seen the fountain change colors over, for various occasions and stuff. Now, Barbara, I think that you also had a dog in the contest as well.
Yes, we have a cancer survivor puppy in the calendar too. Her name is Baby.
Baby, if you don't mind, we could turn over there and find out Baby. March for Squirrely, there's a great month there, and then you said that your dog Baby actually is a cancer survivor.
Yes, she is a cancer survivor.
Okay, all right, very good. Now, and what type of cancer, Barbara, did she have?
She had stomach cancer.
Okay, and again, I guess even in animals, I guess the prevention is early detection.
Right.
Talk about that for us a little bit, Barbara.
Yes, they found it pretty early, and she had a tumor, and they removed it, and everything went smooth. She's been wonderful since. She's just fat as a butterball, but bigger around than she is tall. But she's a very good comfort to us because she was. In fact, my brother-in-law had her, and he passed away with cancer, so she was his puppy. And we just kind of got her, and she grieved really bad for him, but but she was his caregiver at one point. So we want to honor the dogs at the Bark for Life, because a lot of times with people that have cancer, their pets mean a whole lot to them and give them a lot of comfort. So we want to recognize the puppies and dogs and the animals that help out with cancer survivors.
They are a big support.
And you know, I can remember now from last year when we first came on talking about Bark for Life, that was the purpose of, you know, having them, because they do provide that extra care and I guess nurturing to the cancer survivor. Sheila, you want to say?
Well, the dogs are not allowed at the relay event, but, you know, for reasons of obvious. But so this is a chance to bring the 4-legged babies along with the 2-legged babies and have a great fun family day.
Absolutely. And again, they'll have the kissing booth there, and I guess Squirrely will be there, and I'm going to assume that Baby will be there as well, Barbara. I guess now, if someone wants to bring their dog out, what do they need to do? Who can they contact?
They can contact Raquel Neal at, let's see, I got her number here. 706-594-9936.
Okay.
To pre-register, you have to register your dogs, and right now it's $15 to register your dog in the Bark for Life. $5 to enter the pageant. If you wait till the day of, it goes up to $20 to register, and then still $5 for the pageant. We are going to there's all sorts of activities going on. We're going to have the professional guy, his Caffey, what's his name?
Lee Caffey?
Lee Caffey is going to be on the square with us, taking professional photos of your puppies.
He was our photographer.
He was our photographer for the calendar. And also, we've got all kind of activities this year. We're still in our learning process, so we're getting together more things. We've got a 50-50 drawing. You put in so much money and you get half of it out. The rest goes to the Cancer Society. We've got also the dogs have to be on a leash, and also their shot records. They have to have proof of their shot records, just for safety, safety purposes or whatever. But we've got so many activities, and our little pageant this year is going to be bigger and better. We have 7 trophies to give out this year.
Oh, man.
So we would like to invite everybody out to come and visit with us and just have a good time.
Okay. Now you said there'll be 7 trophies that will be given out. Will there be various categories?
Yes, we have 2 categories. We'll have in their little dress, or either if you don't want to dress your puppy up, you know, if you got a boy dog, you don't want to put him on a dress.
Probably.
So you don't have to dress your dog up to be in the pageant. So there'll be 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place for non-dressed, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for dressed up poochies. And we'll have a grand supreme over all winter.
Well, very good.
We're really excited.
Well, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of fun there in the Bark for Life. Probably a little bit of barking going on too, right?
Yes.
A lot of barking going on. So again, you know, all the proceeds will go for the Cancer Society research, or American Cancer Society research, and that's going to be also in conjunction with the Relay for Life that will be held on May the 4th and 5th on the White Road track. So you want to talk about that just a little bit as we get ready to close up?
Yes. We will start at 7 o'clock on the 4th. We'll go through all the way till 7 o'clock in the morning. Around 10 o'clock, we will have luminaries. All the lights will go out, and we'll have the luminaries that'll go around the track that's lit up, and all the names of the survivors or ones that have passed on, their names will be called out to in remembrance of all those that have, you know, that we lost to cancer. And
$10. The luminary is $10.
Yes, the luminaries start at $10 and go all the way up to torches are $100.
Okay, all right.
Raquel Neal would be the person to contact.
All right.
And that's in memory or in honor of.
Right.
Okay, so cancers. All right. Well, ladies, I know that the community, as always, will come out and support the Bark for Life and also the Relay for Life, because it's a very worthwhile cause in our community. Bark for Life, again, is going to be held March 31st from 9 a.m. to 12 noon on the square. And then the Relay for Life will be May the 4th through the 5th and the 5th at White Road Track from 7 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock a.m.
That is correct.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you all very much for coming on and bringing Squirrely
Thank you.
along with you all to talk about Bark for Life.
Thank you.
All
Just
right,
bring
thank
your
you.
poochies and prepare for kisses, and please prepare to clean up after you.
Okay, very
Yes.
good. All right, then. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be back for more City Week in just a moment. Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Now I have on Shanitra Ransom, coordinator of the Office of Student Assignments for Troup County Schools. Shanitra, welcome to the program again.
Thank you for having me, Alton.
Well, I know it is now time for parents to start registering the kids for school again.
Yes.
And I know that you're the lady with the finger on the pulse. So first of all, tell us a little bit about the registration process.
Well, thank you, Alton. This is the registration for next school year, 2012-2013, and I have two types of registrations I'd like to highlight.
Okay.
The first type of registration is for our new students who are brand new to Troup County, and students who have moved from one attendance zone to the other, our
Okay.
out-of-zone students. We will begin accepting those applications beginning after spring break, Monday, April 9th.
Okay.
We also have another type of registration I like to speak about is our in-zone transfer applications. That's only available for our elementary students who wish to attend another elementary school within their same attendance zone. Those applications will be accepted during the period of Monday, April 9th through the last day of school, May 18th.
Oh goodness, the end of school is getting here rapidly.
It's coming
isn't it?
quickly, it really is. And we have, we like to highlight, Alton, that there's currently three attendance zones within Troup County schools.
Okay.
The Callaway zone is comprised of 3 elementary schools, Callaway, Hogansville, and Mountville.
Okay.
We have the LaGrange zone, which includes Ethelkite, Franklin Forest, Hillcrest, Hollis Hand, and Unity.
Okay.
And last, we have the Troup zone, which is comprised of Berta Weathersby, Long Cane, Rosemont, West Point, and Whitesville Road. So applications can be accepted in our office for the in-zone transfers after spring break, April 9th through the last day of school, May 18th.
Okay, so basically what we used to call in elementary fruit basket turnover. Kids get an opportunity, I guess, to kind of move around in the zone.
If a parent would like to apply for another school for their student in the same zone, and we just highlighted those zones, they have an opportunity to do so, and it's based on space and availability.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a given that if you apply that you will receive that school assignment, but we'll do our best based on the numbers to accommodate parents who apply for the transfers.
Okay, all right, very good. Now, where can a parent go to make these, to register?
Parents may visit our office at the Troup County Board of Education. It's located at 100 North Davis Road, Building C, and the Office of Student Assignment is housed in that location. They will be able to reach us by phone if they have any questions at 706-812-7900.
Oh, okay, very good. Now, I know that there's the no shots, no school. Are the shots still a part of the process as well?
Yes, that's also it's still board policy, so we are still under that board policy to have students who are brand new to Troup County or transferring in from another state, that they must provide us a Georgia immunization form. If you're moving in, for example, from North Dakota and you need to come to Georgia, you'll have to visit the Georgia Troup County Health Department or a local pediatrician to get those forms transferred from the previous state to a Georgia form. Also, the ear, eye, and dental screening form is required by board policy.
Oh, okay, all right. Now, I know that a lot of times, and I do want to go back a little bit and talk a little bit about the registration process again. Is there any difference, any changes in the process,
Yes.
Shanitra?
Yes, we're very pleased to announce that this year parents may go onto our website, www.troup.org, and under the registration tab, they will find a link to all of our forms for registration. So hopefully that will be a convenience for busy families who can go ahead and complete those forms prior to visiting the office.
Okay.
They can print them out, and that will kind of help them move along faster once they visit our office.
Okay, all right, very good. So they can go to the website there and get those forms and then bring them into the, or complete them there online as well, I'm going to suspect, right?
Well, they could download the forms. It's available in a Word document as well as in a PDF, but they will have to print it and actually bring it to our office, yes.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, outside of those, the registration forms, what else do parents need to bring to the registration?
There are also supplemental things that we need for parents to bring in addition to the application, which is the reason why they can't submit the forms online. They have to bring them to our office. We're asking for the parents to bring a copy of their valid picture ID and a proof of residency. Also, we need the child's birth certificate, the certified birth certificate, in addition to those health documents we mentioned, the ear, eye, and dental, and the immunization form on Georgia Forms. And we also request a copy of the student's Social Security card. So all of those documents, in addition to the application, completes your registration.
Okay, very good. And we're hoping that parents will come with all those so they don't have to be back and forth and
Exactly.
get it right the first time. Now, of course, I know that you're talking about transferring in zone and outside of zone, and I know that the address sometimes comes into play with that. What proof of address is acceptable for you all?
The proof of address is how we determine, of course, school assignment in Troup County is based on your address.
Okay.
We will accept a recent rent receipt, the lease agreement, a mortgage statement, your recent telephone bill or utility bill, a tax statement or sales contract. Anything that's tied, those things that are tied to the home. We won't accept a voter ID card or your Medicaid card or your insurance for your car. It needs to be what's tied to your home. So those recent statements of utility, the rent receipt, those things will verify your residency in Troup County, in addition to signing the affidavit of residency.
Okay.
We have those available in our office for parents to complete, and notaries are available on site.
So it has to be notarized.
It has to, your affidavit of residency has to be notarized, and that's completed in conjunction with providing your proof of residence.
Okay, all right, well, very good. So again, we here talking about, registration, and you, so now we talked about everything that's needed. Give us the dates of these registration and where kids can come, where parents can come to transfer as students.
It all kicks off April 9th after spring break, and this is, of course, for the school year 2012-2013 for in-zone transfers, which is for elementary students who wish to attend another elementary school within their same zone. That period will begin Monday, April 9th, and will conclude on the last day of school, May 18th.
Okay.
For our new students and out-of-zone students who move from one attendance zone to another, those applications will begin on Monday, April 9th. Okay. Now, we are open throughout the summer. The Office of Student Assignment is available to assist families year-round, so we like to highlight that. A lot of times I know that parents think, well, school's out, my child's out for summer vacation, they must be closed. And we really want to make that point that parents can visit us during the summer. If you happen to move after school concludes, please come on and visit us early. By getting an early start in registration, parents are able to know their school for their student school assignment, and students may also have an opportunity to meet their school staff at their new school. So we encourage parents to come on out early and get their children registered for school so they can be prepared to start when school resumes in August and be ready for day one.
Absolutely. And you're talking about being able to come out early, Shanitra, and get the forms in and everything. You might get an opportunity to go to the school to meet some of the teachers and stuff. How important is that for a child?
It's very important. I can remember, whenever I would start school, prior to meeting my teacher and just, having to know who that person was prior to going to the classroom, it was always important to me. So I can imagine that, students today have that same feeling, that they would like to know ahead of time who their teacher is, walk the halls of the school, and begin to become comfortable before starting classes in that location. So we encourage parents to definitely be a part of their child's, school and build a relationship with the staff at the school, and by registering early you can begin to build that relationship prior to school starting. I think that's fabulous and very important for students as well as for parents and staff.
Absolutely. Now, one last question as we get ready to wrap up. If any parent have any additional questions, can they contact your office, or is there a phone?
By all means, we are always happy to talk to parents who have questions. If there's something that needs to be clarified, please give us a call in the Office of Student Assignment. They can contact us at 706-812-7900, or they may answer questions, find answers to questions on the web at www.troup.org.
Okay. Well, Shanitra, as always, you do a fabulous job of delivering the information. I know that it will be just a seamless transition if they're transferring in school or out of zone there. And I know that their kids will get all registered up early and be enthusiastic about starting back. I don't know about that, but we'll say it anyway.
We hope so.
We hope so, right? Absolutely. But Shanitra, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing that information once again about the Troup County school system. Okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We'll be back for more City Week in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us this week for City Week. My guests have been Barbara Driver and also Sheila Hornsby with Bark for Life. And also, we're talking about the Relay for Life that will be held coming up this month, March, and also in May. So ladies and gentlemen, we want to come out and support those. Also had on from the Troup County School System, Shanitra Ransom, that talked about the upcoming registration. And ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to close out the show, I have standing with me Tina Duckett, Director of Public Relations, that will be starting a show here. Tina, talk to us a little bit about your show.
Well, we are excited about an opportunity to host a segment on City Week called Spotlight on Education.
Okay.
And with Spotlight on Education, our hope is to share educational news with our community. We want them to remain updated on educational issues and hear some of the amazing accomplishments undertaken by our students and our teachers.
Well, very good. We're looking very forward to that. And I know that you'll do a great job, and I know that when they had, I think it was the school program beforehand, it was just a fabulous show. The kids got all involved, and it was a great segment there. So we're looking forward to it too, Tina.
Yes, we are, and thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, by all means, we enjoyed it very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for City Week this week. Be sure to come out and join me next week, as I will be on site with the LaGrange Fire Department on a fire burn, and also we'll hear from Tina Duckett and the Troup County School System once again. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me, and as always, I want to invite you back for more of City Week.